we go. This is prime ocean dump territory, gonna be honest. Autumn's gonna be up there. She's gonna be like, I'm going to kill you now. This is what you get.
Greetings, Starling.
How'd I?
Hopefully found none of it too difficult.
Oh, no, easy enough.
Good. I have a couple questions for you that I'd like you to answer. Just honestly. Nothing too dire.
Okay.
Who do you believe runs San Andreas?
If I'm honest, I don't know if I know. I mean, I've spoken to, Mayor Pred, and he said that everything had to go through Angel, and so he didn't have the power to do his job as mayor. But, I ain't sure I really know who's behind the city,
Okay. Then, let me ask you, where do you get all of your supplies from? The gangs, mainly.
I guess, other gangs or, certain people around San Andreas that you know of, because you hear about them, or robbing people or whatever.
Well, you said the random people throughout the city. People like, I don't know, Nico. People like USB, Lester, Luna, Moonshine. And where do they get their product from? If it was you, where is the best place to find illegal goods? If you can get them from anywhere. Easily, as cheaply as you can. Where would you get them from?
I mean, if you're talking cheap, them black markets got a lot of stuff for real fucking cheap, right?
It's still a cost. There's places you can get it for free. Where would you get it in this city? You could get any number of weapons, drugs, equipment for free. And it's all in one location.
I mean, the PD's gotta have a fucking massive stash of that shit, right?
Exactly. They have all of it. Locked away in evidence lockers. What do you think happens once those evidence lockers get too big? Where do they go? They have to make room.
Are you telling me that they send it back out to these people for us to buy from?
Not the PD, but yes. The FIB is allowed to go into any city, any police precinct, go into their evidence lockers, grab all of the evidence to then store them in container sites. How many people are going to look for a 5-year-old gun? Not many.
No.
It's too old. But it's perfectly good merchandise. So what do you do? If it was you, what do you do if you have this huge stash in like, I don't know, 20 different places across the US? you wanted money and power, what would you do with all of that?
Sell it on, I guess.
Sure. But how?
Well, I mean, you couldn't get your hands dirty, right? It would have to go through someone else.
Or you can't. You could. Slightly. What happens if every gun that goes into that warehouse is stripped down, serials or filed off, and they are kept separate to then be put in storage containers or shipping containers? You have people bid on them using technology that you provide, paying money to you to get access, only for you to send them a shipment that they could take apart.
Oh my God.
And you have people fighting over these. And also, along those lines, you have a company that is doing the shipping for you, claiming losses of goods due to theft.
Wow. That is scarily genius.
And now, the worst part. Criminals get these weapons or these pieces of equipment, and crime goes up with their use. The FIB points to crime going up and demand more money, more legislative power to enact more laws to tamper this crime. And after a couple weeks, they get the equipment needed, the funding they need, and they go give it to the police departments, who then go out and handle some of the crime. Only for another week or so later, criminals getting a new toy to work with. Spiking crime once again. Where did they get this toy? Same place they got the previous ones.
Wow. And it just goes around. I mean, criminals are using these guns they get from these crates to do the crimes, and then they're getting arrested for the crimes, getting fined for that shit, so that money's going back in the system. And then their guns are going straight back where they came from.
And back into criminals' hands in other cities.
Wow. This is... Holy shit. They have us fucking controlled.
The worst part is, once certain people in the city get too wealthy, too much power in their hands, they can claim martial law, they can send hitmen, assassination squads, covert teams, or, as they did last time, create a fake extremist organization that gets everyone in the city to choose a side.
Really?
They can then tell the military to go and quash what would have been civil unrest, gaining all of the assets of all of the people who fought on the wrong side.
You're talking about
Forfeitures.
Sanguine?
Yes, I am.
Huh.
That one I'm not sure of, but it fits. Everything else I have direct knowledge of. The problem is, right now, the populace believe that criminals are the problem. They don't know they're being used. Hell, none of the gangs know they're being used, nor do the PD, or the marshals. The justices probably have their hand in this a little bit, at least some knowledge. But there is an FIB building in this city. It hasn't been manned for very long, if at all. But the city's starting to catch on fire. Their investments are about to go boom. Have you heard talk on the town yet? Of what might be coming into the city soon?
No, I haven't.
Let's just say, it'll make Sanguine seem merciful. The city would be leveled. I need people around who can stop it, who I can turn to with different tasks, who can give me their knowledge of this city and how it works. I've not been here long, but I know much. I would like more. Allies.
What can I do?
First, be patient. In a little less than 2 weeks, every gang in this city will know what's going on. Or at least be given the opportunity to learn what's going on. Your gang's going to be invited, of course. I will say, the ballas have been keeping themselves pretty hidden from my eyes, where I've been able to see. So I actually don't know where your turf is, nor your housing, which is good and also frustrating. Because it means I don't know others. Smaller gangs, smaller people who cause not serious problems, but some minor ones. I'm not saying the ballas are, but saying that of the larger gangs, there are only two that I don't know where they are stationed at. It is you, and I do not know the direct house of Chaos Legion at the moment. It's where Halen went. He's staking out Polito.
They don't live in Sandy?
They might, but again, as far as we know, some people have housing everywhere, and I want their main house, not their turf house. Turfs are easy to come and go sometimes, but knowing where you grow, knowing where you print money, knowing where your computer farms are, those are more important than just turf. What I'm asking of you right now is, one, I hear you're potentially in a conflict.
No.
No? Good. That's good.
I don't know where you heard
easy.
that, to be honest.
Galen said that you were being potentially hunted. Autumn.
Oh, Autumn's nothing. She's, I've got bigger fish to fry. She ran her mouth, got shot, kicked out the gang, And she's been trying some petty shit against us ever since. When it was her who made the mistake.
Fair enough. Is this Perry or is this a different one? I
Not
know
a
there's
Perry.
Okay.
Yeah, she's tried to take connects away from us. She wants to see the ballas burn down, apparently.
Yeah, well, people can be vindictive.
I'm not afraid of her.
In the grand scheme of things, it's nothing. So, what I'm thinking about for you is I am trying to assemble a team of operators. People who I can give tasks to go to places that I can't. Or do things that require more than just one set of hands. Some of it will be quiet, and others will be very loud. Sound like something you might be interested in?
Well, I do have to say that I can never put my gang in a position where I would be betraying them. I can't tell you about my gang. It wouldn't be
That's
okay
fine.
for me to do that.
That is okay. Everyone who is involved in this is not going to tell about their own people. That is why you have multiple sources. You'll learn everything eventually. It's just what happens in this game. But it also means you have access to all that information as well. Different circles, different opportunities. No one has to betray who they trust. It's the last thing I want. I'm doing this for these people out here so they can continue to bask in the sunlight instead of having to deal with the shadows. It includes your people.
Well, I think I'd rather be on the right side of this. So, consider me in.
Wonderful. That SIM card you have is your direct connection to me. I ask you store it in your apartment and only use it if you have critical information to give me, or checking it every other day for me to give information to you. But
Okay.
if I need to get a hold of you, or you desperately need to get a hold of me, Mr. Wilde is your man.
All right. And you can call me Rayne, by the way. I don't like Farley. Just doesn't really have a ring to it, you know?
Understood, Rayne. Understood. Also, feel free to share at least a little bit of this with others. Whispers of what actually is going on in the city. Make it seem secretive.
Hmm.
Not many people know. But eventually, this entire city will. I prefer not for everyone to be surprised. If you have any information on the different gangs and their hideouts, where they mainly take up residence, please forward that along.
Are there any that you're really unsure on right now? You said that Chaos Legion's one of them, right?
Yes, let me check. SOB would be another that I don't have much on. And then C4, but I have some already looking at C4, so that one should be okay. Since I know Sonia runs that one.
One of my close friends is good with SOB. Maybe I can get it out of him. We'll see.
If not, the name would do. Do you know who runs the gang?
I don't know, but I can get that.
That's the main part. At the moment, I'm between two. But I always like to be sure instead of just making guesses.
Yeah, I can at least find that out, if nothing else.
I'd appreciate that. There's also money in it for you if you do. I don't mind that. Or if you want access to the information network itself, I can arrange that as well.
Hey, the more information, the better. Puts me in a better position.
Well, the only caveat with getting the information network is you have to add things to it. It is not an all-you-can-eat buffet.
No, I don't do that. I give what I give what I take. Don't worry.
Wonderful. Well then, Rayne, I look forward to working with you.
Is this the part where you're like, you throw me over the edge or something?
Why would I do that?
You never know. This is a hell of a spot to meet someone. Let me tell you.
No, it's the sniper across on that rooftop that would take the shot now.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have.
If I had one.
If you had one, maybe next time. Well, hopefully not next time.
No.
That's how I know I did a bad job.
If things don't work out, Rayne, there's no hard feelings. There's no gun to the back of your head. There's no repercussions. I do ask that if you do decide this isn't what you want, or in some cases you want to take it over, you put the gun to my head yourself and pull the trigger. No stabbing in the back, no slow choke, just one clean shot.
You have my word.
Great. Hopefully it's never needed.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Looks like it's going to be a good day.
Hey, I sure hope so. You have a good one, all right, Mr. Whisper.
Just whisper.
Understood. What the hell? What the hell? What the fuck was that, bro? What the? I need to walk. I need to understand. I need to clear my head. I need to. What am I? I'm like receiving text. I don't understand. That was weird as fuck, man. That was weird. That was. Damn. That was some good ass roleplay. Damn, man.